Morning. Hey, Jason, how are you?
Good. How about y'all?
All right. So far, so good. How's the weekend look for business?
Looks like the weather's going to be good, so that's always good for us. This time of year, we stay pretty wide open. So hopefully it's a good weekend.
Yeah. Do you see any drop down in tourism?
So I haven't, but we're a little bit different here in Washington. Like we're not the big tourist stop. We have people that visit us pretty much all summer long, and we get a lot of just people coming from like Wilson, Rocky Mount, Greenville that they have river houses down this way, and so a lot of second properties in this area. So that's kind of where we see our summer traffic come from, are all the second homes and the people.
Oh, interesting.
Down,
kind of like regional travel almost.
Yeah. So I don't think Washington's on anybody's stop list if you're coming from Pennsylvania or somewhere like that. But we do have some people that come through and hit the restaurant that are just traveling down to go to the beach. But a couple people in the retail store. But for the most part, yeah, it's still all Eastern North Carolina folks.
Is your retail store kind of like a seafood market?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is. So,
okay.
Yeah, we have our processing plant, and then on the front side of that, we have a full service seafood market in it. So,
I got you. Do you sell anything else but seafood?
We do a little bit of vegetables. We do a whole. I mean, everything to go with the seafood too. Everything from cooking equipment to all your breaders and accessories like that. And then I sell a little bit of sausage, but for the most part, it's all seafood.
Have you tried selling any kind of merchandise like logo stuff or?
Oh yeah. We have a whole bunch of logoed clothing that we sell, and occasionally we'll do coolers and stuff like that too. But yeah, when you had mentioned you had some experience with the I'm not sure what you called it, but like the print to order stuff.
Yeah, print on demand.
Yeah, I was definitely interested in that because I've got, I don't know, probably $5,000 or $6,000 worth of inventory in different shirts and hoodies and all that stuff. And I've hesitated putting any of that up for sale on my website just because, like, to have all the SKUs and different sizes and colors, like I would have to spend more on inventory, and so I just haven't ever done it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can connect you that basically the way it works is the customer puts in what they want based on what you offer, and then they produce it and ship it to the customer. So it's no inventory. I would imagine the margins are lower also. I don't know because they're doing all the work, all the logistics and stuff. But yeah, I'll connect you. There's a friend of mine is actually the CEO of the largest one, but he's a pain in the ass to deal with. I think I think I'm going to stop going to him. There's another one. There's two others, Printify and Printaful, crazy names. But I think it's Printify is headquartered in Charlotte. But anyway, I've got some information on that, and I'll be sure I get it to you.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So today we're going to have another how these two guys who have a live streaming show are going to talk about how they do it and some of the ins and outs. So I think it'll be helpful. So let's start with that and see if I can get it going here.
We'll have an amazing panel of experts on what is next for live streaming in 2022 in live stream live selling. So we've got an awesome show today. We're so excited to get started. And while our speakers come from different walks of life and professional backgrounds, we believe that their insights would still be valuable to any current and potential live stream sellers who want to offer new experiences to their audience and their clients. After all of our sessions, you're welcome to stay back and network with each other by clicking on the appropriate icons on the left side panel. So, as usual, just a couple of housekeeping options for Hopin. Our closed captioning services are provided by Aberdeen Broadcasting Services, and you can find the link to a separate window below the video. You can choose between English and Spanish closed captioning for today. Our stage chat is to the right of your screen, and if you want to focus on the stage content, you can minimize the whole side.
Yeah, the interesting part of that is that,
and network with each other by clicking on the appropriate icons on the left side panel.
The right spot.
So why StreamYard instead of other products?
Well, StreamYard didn't pay me to say this, but part of it is the 3 pillars that StreamYard is founded on: ease of use, stream stability, and professional looking streams. And there's a lot of other great products out there, but one of the biggest things that Chris and I, as not only show people, but also behind the scenes, I need something I can depend on. The last thing you need is for your tech to go bad when you're in the middle of a show. And that's where StreamYard is rock solid. And you've heard the list of people we've worked with, and we've even used Hopin for virtual events. And it's easy, right? I send you a link, you join as a guest. You don't have to do any crazy downloads of your software. And it gives you a lot of flexibility. And as we'll talk about later, we like to break things and play with things. We've come up with other ways to make StreamYard even more powerful for us when we're producing our shows.
Awesome.
Yeah, Mylon, it's really about stability. That's, and I know that's one of the pillars, but, anytime you want to buy something from someone, you first got to trust they know what they're talking about, or you got to trust the product that you're purchasing. And StreamYard is like, every time we use it, it's because we can trust that there's nothing that's going to get broke in the background, and we can focus on what we can control and trust that StreamYard is going to handle whatever platform that we're on and whatever client we're working with.
Great. And what tools did you invest in beyond StreamYard? And that can be in different stages of the live stream.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of hardware that we use to get to do this. But I think the first and foremost for us, and being on Amazon and being sort of live sellers, and also we use StreamYard to do the recording function, which we use for product videos, which is another conversation as well. But it's a different situation and it's a different mindset. And for those that are watching this and are interested in getting into selling, or maybe you've dabbled a little bit, maybe not on Amazon and on some of these other platforms, the product is the star. And so when we go live, the traffic is really driven because our show is showing up on product pages. And so if someone is there and they're looking at a particular thing for their Sony camera, we have to show that product is the star. We can't just sit here and talk about it. We have to show it. We have to talk. We have to actually use it. And so we're set up here with multiple cameras. And Carly, if you could give me a little bit of a solo look here, I can kind of show you, sort of like I've got an overhead cam. So if we need to focus on a particular product like this, I can talk about it. My face is still on the screen. And so one of the things that we invest in is a virtual camera. And in Mac users, so in this case, we have Ecamm as our virtual camera, but we use StreamYard to power our show onto Amazon and create a RTMP destination. in StreamYard that Amazon gives us. So it's really about having some functionality like this so I can talk about it if I need to demonstrate it. And Jim stays on the screen with me. I'm on here, my face is on here. I'm talking about the product, I'm demonstrating it. And if I need to talk about something that I don't have and I can't do and I can't show, this is another huge investment. And it's actually on sale right now on Amazon, ladies and gentlemen, but don't go there yet. Is Stream Deck. And if you don't think you're going to need all 32 buttons, you're probably wrong, because this thing is a great lifesaver for you. As you can see, we have our StreamYard button here that we have all our programmed hotkeys. Thank you very much, StreamYard, for launching that new thing, because that is awesome. And you can, as a remote producer, to switch cameras, to go back and forth into different looks and utilize StreamYard in order to do that is key. But if I had a product that would, like my camera that I'm looking into right now, that's something where I would click another look. And now I've got another camera that is behind me. And so now I can talk about this camera, and I can point at it, and I could move this around and talk about my overhead setup, and talk about the Ulanzi overhead setup, and how this is just my phone, and how these lights are set up. And you need 3 points of light. If somebody has any questions related to the light setup, I can bring this down here if I want to talk about my mic, which is the Samsung QTU. It's these kinds of things that if someone's going to ask you a question, and you're on Amazon, like, they're going to ask a question, and if you don't answer that question, they're gone. And if you're going to help somebody launch a show, if you're going to help somebody launch a podcast, you're going to want to walk them through and teach them things. And if that could mean also you need to use something like, well, let me not put my arm in front of that. If I want to talk about my Stream Deck and I want to circle it on the screen, I've got an iPad over here with a green screen overlay in which I can type whatever I want to type. Or not type, draw whatever I want to draw on the particular screen. It's all about pattern interrupts. And these things that we invest in are not expensive. This is a $60 webcam on a $11 boom arm. This is a $60 mic. The most expensive thing you see in front of me is the camera. It's my main camera, but that's an investment that I needed to make. None of these things are super expensive, but they're critical to live stream selling. It's what Jim and I nerd out on for hours to try to understand and to teach people how to do. And with what StreamYard allows us to do is to do this effectively, easily, and to get people moving in the right direction, because there's nothing worse than people getting stuck with tech. And our number one thing is don't fear the gear. And if that helps anybody, and they have any questions about any of this stuff, we'd love to answer any and all of those things in the chat. But I could talk about this for hours, Mylan. I don't want we want to hear the buttery smooth sounds of Jim Fuse's voice here when we can.
Well, it was really great to hear that, and thank you for actually showing us the specifics behind the scenes. So it sounds like you're taking the time to learn new tools that will take your stream to the next level. And those were mostly during the stream. Did you all have any pre-show or post-show tools that you all use?
Yeah, we do. With pre-show, we use Canva, we use Easel, and sometimes we'll even use Adobe Spark. It really, in fact, Chris does a lot of that, and he will tell you there's not like one ring to rule them all, right? It's mixing them up that really helps you find that right thing. Chris has created some great overlays that, like you said, creates a pattern interrupt, allows us to have even moving, GIFs, overlays, where, a lot of people say, oh, well, it's not in StreamYard. You can make it if you're willing to take the time. And then we'll use Final Cut Pro in post-production to cut up the videos and create, and Chris does a lot of great stuff with intro and outro videos on there as well. Chris, did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, one quick thing, Carly, if you could give me full screen, and I'll show you. Jim talked about one of the great functions of StreamYard is you have the ability to add animated GIFs. as overlays as well. And so on Amazon, one of the inherent parts of their platform is the fact that everything's muted. And so we're like, well, how do we get people to unmute? You can't tell them to unmute. You have to create something visually with a pattern interrupt. And I'm doing this right now, right? And so that's a pattern interrupt, right? Well, so is this. So we create this, which this basically goes around the play button, and that you can just put right directly into StreamYard. As an overlay, hit the button, and boom, you're off and running. The other thing that we do is we create an overlay. This was built in Canva. I've got my overhead camera on the right. Typically, Jim's here with me. But we don't want any inception. He hasn't joined me on my virtual camera. But you can see right over here is the chat on the event right now. Todd Hartley is telling me I'm crushing it. Thank you, Todd. Okay, so when you're live selling, engage and bring them on the platform. And when somebody follows you, when somebody smashes the follows button, you're shouting them out. You can throw a little sound, little animation. You've got it programmed in your Stream Deck. It's about engagement. It's about, at any point in time, pattern interrupts, and utilizing graphic programs like Easel. We use just beautiful live stream templates on Easel, as well as Canva, and I cobbled together a lot of different things, to be honest, and obviously love to talk about it. But this is a new thing that we did by pulling in the Amazon chat when we go live, and now we're on the hop-in chat. So everybody chime in right now. Say hi to Mylan. There we go.
Yeah, a lot of collaboration amongst tools, it sounds like. And speaking of collaboration, how do you all diversify your income beyond the actual live session?
Yeah, so one of the biggest things for us is we do repurposing. We take these shows, we cut them up using a tool called Lately, and we drive people back to Amazon. We have an Amazon shop. We record product videos, what they call shoppable videos, that we're able to place on YouTube. We've also created a podcast, and in the show notes, we'll have our products as well. And then the other thing is that what's happened is brands are reaching out to us, and because they're seeing our live streams, they're seeing our videos, they're seeing our social posts. Samson reached out to us through LinkedIn because they saw how much we were promoting the Samson Q2U. And so that has been one of the things where brands are saying, hey, will you talk about our product on your show? Will you do videos? And then we, make deals with them. And, we also have worked with Donuts, who does name.com, and we created redirects. We worked with them. We've been working with them for several months. And, and so a lot of it is the repurposing. A lot of it is reaching out. We've done, actually, it's funny. It's probably been more inbound than us going outbound when it comes to that. And, Chris can talk a little bit more about what we do post-event as well to diversify that.
Yeah, one of the wonderful things about StreamYard is that when we're done, like with this broadcast, whoever's in control of this particular StreamYard account can go and download the full HD video, but also the individual audio tracks. And for somebody like myself, who is an audio editor on podcasts as well as a video editor, and not having separate audio tracks can be a nightmare. Somebody coughs while Jim's talking. Oh my God, the buttery smooth sound of Jim Fuse's voice just got ruined, right? But having those individual tracks is huge. But yeah, as soon as we're done, it's game on, because we can take that video and we pull it down, and I pull it into Dealcaster's World Headquarters Final Cut Pro editing suite, which is basically a laptop, and chop it up. And if we talk about a particular product for 3 minutes and focused on a product, we take that and we parse that up. I put a cover on it and we upload it into Amazon. It becomes a product video on that particular page. So, it's kind of two birds with one stone, and, kind of knocking that out. But then we take that stuff and we do like we interview people a lot. And we want to keep it somewhat product focused, but
I just want to take a second here to point out a couple of things. So a lot of the stuff that these guys are doing, and one of my reasons for showing you this is to kind of show you the glide path to a high growth situation. You don't start with this stuff, right? All this hardware and all this kind of technical stuff. But one thing I want to point out, Talk Shop Live is going to do a lot of this stuff for us in the beginning. Like he's going through this whole process of downloading his video and cutting it up and then putting it on Amazon because he's an Amazon Live seller. Talk Shop Live, that actual video will retain the buy button. In other words, even the replay will allow you to buy, a customer to buy from that stream, if you will. So yeah, you could cut it up. And I haven't really delved into Talk Shop Live as far as how they let you take that stuff and change it. I'm not 100% sure. But realize that these guys are kind of on their own. They're doing it themselves. They're essentially partnering with Amazon and God knows who else. But a lot of the stuff that they're talking about, the Talk Shop Live platform has built in. So at least in the beginning, you can kind of see, okay, this is what I have and this is what I might need. I think the biggest thing that I see for kind of forgetting all of this detailed technical stuff, I think the ability to put words on the screen that you want to communicate to your potential buyer is probably one of the most useful aspects of tools like StreamYard. The other one we've been talking about is, oh, now my mind just gone blank. The other one we looked at the other day, but anyway, all of those, the ability, if you can put your name, put the name of your company, URL, an offer, whatever. I think these kinds of programs give you that capability. I don't know that Talk Shop Live has much in the way of that kind of stuff, but I do know that TikTok does. TikTok has a lot of video tools that are free. We looked at that guy yesterday a little bit, what he's doing. So you can get started with Talk Shop Live, and a lot of the technical stuff will be handled. And then as you grow and you kind of get into it, then some of this stuff will come into play. But I don't want to intimidate everyone, think that you have to know all this crap to start. You don't.
At the same time, we got a lot of great interview content that can be great audio podcasts. And that's what we are able to do is just, take that audio, individual tracks, rip it into it, repurpose that, but take that video. We use lately AI, which is a fantastic program that uses artificial intelligence on your video to create a ton of different social posts for you to choose from when you upload your content to it. And then just schedule it out, making sure that we have the right links in there, because Jim touched on it. For us, you can't, Jim always says, when you look at a link, you lose me at the slash. So as a part of your brand and as a part of our brand, we felt it was important for us to have a dealcasters.live. And that took someone directly to the spot on Amazon, because Amazon Live is still somewhat of a new thing and people are still sort of discovering it. What? Amazon Live? And then when you tell them to go, it's like, yeah, go to my show at, Amazon./ blah, 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 like no one's doing that, right? So we went and bought dealcasters.live, and we redirect people to our shows, and we can use subdomains. So Mylan, if we had you on the show, we could redirect your show, which is on Amazon, and call it mylan.dealcasters.live. So if we're in Clubhouse, we're talking on Twitter Spaces, or we're shooting out a link, you see the link, and it's a trustworthy link. It's not Bitly, it's not Rebrandly, it's not something whatever. You know what you're getting when you click on it, and it's absolutely part of our brand.
Wow. You're definitely gonna have to talk about that a little later whenever we get into the panel. But let's jump into some questions from our audience now. So the first question I think we're gonna go with is from Doug. And Chris, can you talk a little bit about your background and lighting setup?
Yes, Doug Lehman, in layman's terms. We appreciate the question. Doug is a fantastic live streamer as well, and a big StreamYard user. So that's awesome. Yeah, my lighting setup, Doug. Let's. It's almost like we're on Amazon right now, right? these are key lights, and a lot of people will buy these key lights. This light right here is a thin light. You can see I'm going to move it. It's going to change the lighting on my face, right? So this is my third point of light. I bring that down, and you can adjust that to that, because a lot of times your lights that you have behind you could color your face differently, especially if you're a Caucasian person like myself. It's really susceptible to multiple lights that you want to turn on. You want it to look cool behind you, and all of a sudden you look like a carrot on the screen, right? So you want a light above you that you can kind of wash out any of those funky colors that come in when you're changing your lights back here. And these are key lights. You can see right up over here. These key lights are important to make sure you're being flanked by these on either side. This is going to pull out your shadows. These are Viltrox lights that I bought. They're sort of like, a lot of people buy these Elgato key lights. Those are great, but they're also pretty expensive. And so I took a shot on these. I didn't want something that clamped to my desk. I wanted to be able to move it far away. So they're on stands. And I don't have a carousel below me, Doug, so I can't really sell you any of these right now. But if you go to dealcasters.shop, there's a video in there, and then we'll get your affiliate link there. So there you go.
Awesome. Thanks so much. We're running a little short on time, so we're going to save the other questions for the panel. But be sure to learn more from Chris and Jim at dealcasters.university. So thank you all so much, and we'll see you all shortly, actually. Thanks. Now we're going to go to...
Okay. There's several other presenters on that video. So I'll post the video on the Facebook page so you can see it if you want. It's like 2 hours long altogether. So we just peeled off about 20 minutes there just to get a sense. But you can tell, that the guy Chris is kind of a geek. He's an AV geek, I call him. He goes way farther than I think most people would in terms of worrying about lighting on the side of your face, all this kind of stuff. And he's got an extensive studio, really, is what he's built. He's built a studio for himself. But I think also you have to keep in mind, these guys are doing podcasts. They're on Amazon. This is what they do 40 hours a week. This is not 1 hour a week type of stuff. So I did want to make that point. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to watch this crazy Appalachian Standard, because there are some things I want to point out. I think it'll help you not be afraid of going live. At least it made me laugh. Hopefully it'll make you laugh as well. But I'm going to, as we go through it, we're going to watch a few minutes of it. I'm going to point out some things that I think can help you. And some of it is beyond my ability to even understand what the hell's going on. I'll warn you about that. But so this is a company in Candler, North Carolina, that is, let's see here. Sorry about this. Okay. Let me do the screen share thing. Okay, there we go. Anyway, this company is in Chandler, North Carolina, and God help us all is all I can say.
Oh, there we go, everyone. What is this tune, Mommy?
It's Johnny Carson's intro.
I like it.
Do a little throwback.
Hello, Maddie. What's up, Dad Doing Darkness Bringer? Hello, Dawn. Hello, everyone. Okay. Hopefully the website doesn't break, baby. Woo! Okay. We have our first bundle live, everyone. Hello.
So I just want to point out basically after hello, the next words are, I hope our website doesn't break. And I'll warn you, yes, it will. And yes, it does. And how they deal with it is simply hysterical, among other things that I think you'll benefit. This is a mother and a daughter. They're a little overdressed. I think this is their St. Patrick's Day show. but they're really big. You remember our little section on newsjacking? These people are really good at taking kind of what's going on and feeding it into their brand. So this was St. Patrick's Day. They obviously are into St. Patrick. I don't even know if they're Irish. They might be. But that's an example of leveraging kind of what's going on around you to get more lift from your own effort. So in this case, this is their St. Patrick's Day show, or one of them.
Feeling. Hello, Gina. Yes, baby. Ooh, ooh. We are live in the hizzy.
I should have worn my stretchy pants
Oh,
tonight. Sorry.
baby. Q&A. Let's pin that, darling. Got no pressure. Diamonds on a day. Death Dealing Dark Springer. Do we have the RDL video? I would love to see it. Hello, Grace. What's up, Crystal, Chelsea, Anna, Paige? What is up, everyone? Y'all, this is our first lo-fi since the NBC thing.
So also, she makes a real effort to acknowledge everybody who's coming on to the stream. She's reading the names off. She's all enthusiastic. You can call them baby, you know, all this kind of stuff. But I think it's one of the strengths of this group is they really make people feel like they're being paid attention to.
Oh no.
Isn't that so cool? Hello. Okay, wait. The Instagram, I need to scoot you guys in a little bit.
Sorry, the music got really terrible there for a second. I got
I
something
need to
else.
scoot the Instagram in a little bit.
Okay, scoot us in a little
Hi,
bit.
Instagram. This is my
Scoot us
hand.
in.
Hi, Facebook and YouTube. That's my hand. Okay.
So what she's doing right now is she's moving one of the phones that they have in front of them, and it happens to be the one that's connected to Instagram. So as I mentioned before, they use multiple iPhones or whatever, iPads, and each one is connected to a different source. It might be YouTube, it might be whatever. The last time I saw one of these, I think they had 6 phones in front of them, all on the facing the exact same, trying to give you the exact same look, no matter what platform it's on.
Is that good? How's the volume? Am I blasting it too loudly?
Okay.
I can't see very well.
There we go. Hi, Amber. What's up, Madison? Hi, Britt. Saturday coming up. Yes, Death Dealing Dark Springer.
When's your birthday, Emily? Emily's got a birthday coming up.
What's up, Brianna? Hello, Taylor. It paused. Am I back? What the heck is up with the service? I'm so sorry. Lost connection. How did I lose connection? It's frozen. How?
So here we go into one of the meltdowns where all of her stuff is not working. It's freezing. And this is a part of their show that is just part of their show. And, you know, it's a chill way to look at things. I don't think like this, but it is interesting.
No!
It's lo-fi, baby. It's
Yo,
lo-fi.
lost connection, trying to switch. Oh my gosh. Woo! Let's shake hands. Oh, I would love that, Dawn. Hello, Dawn. It's frozen. Why are you frozen? Why does the TikTok live just hate me?
Oh, I don't know.
Why?
Is it still frozen?
Yes.
How can you tell?
Because everyone's saying frozen. I see the red bubble right here. I feel like they always have issues with their site and their live. I feel really hurt by that comment.
That's why we call it lo-fi. Don't be hurt. We know this by now.
This is ridiculous. I'm gonna get penalized if I end this. Darn it, y'all. Let me pause the live.
What's going on, everyone else? Well, let's see. Are the babes up for grabs yet? Oh, I believe they might be.
Site's working.
Website's working? Okay, that's a feature.
Are we back?
That's not how
Lost connection. What is the issue? Oh, we're back! Are we back, everyone? Let me know what happened. Holy moly. Okay, jumped on Facebook. TikTok broke, I guess. I don't know what the heck. You're back. I don't know what the heck happened with TikTok. Someone commented, I feel like something always goes wrong with their live
It does.
and website.
Well,
and I was like,
called lo-fi. Don't feel sorry. Or
It
hurt.
is.
That's why we call it
please tell
lo-fi.
me the site will work this time. All right.
The site should be working.
We have 50 of our vessels live right now. We know last time the website broke. So this time we are bringing back the deals from last week, bringing them back this week with hopefully not a broken website, hopefully not a website bouncer. So we do have 3 special little flavored babes, blueberry cobbler, pep mocha, and mother friggin' apple pie vanilla ice cream, and they're $75 for all three. They typically are $130.
What a
Got my order
bargain.
in! Yes, Waylon! Woo! Let's go!
Yeah.
We cannot ship to Canada yet, but we will soon. I promise. We have 49. Are they going down, Coco, the cupcake? Nope, I manifested the good vibes this morning. Yes, done. Ooh, ooh. Okay. All right. TikTok is back, Waylon says. Okay, thank goodness.
Whew.
I can't find the tincture. The tincture will be live after this bundle. After the Vibe Vessel bundle, the tincture will be live, baby. Are they all hybrid? So these babies are...
So to point out some more craziness here, there is no buy button on this live stream. You have to go to their website to actually buy the product. So just to give you an idea of the determination, at least in this case, of these customers, stuff breaks all the time. It doesn't work. And they send people to their site to buy stuff. So there's a lot of friction in this transaction, in this show, but it works. You know, it works for them. I mostly want to see you see the spinning of the wheel. That's my goal here.
They're a very chill leaning hybrid. They actually have a boost of a very special baby CBN that makes it super duper chill. Very great for rest, rejuvenation, stoking the cells,
Relaxation.
soothing the soul. It's very vibey. They're very, very delicious. Dude, the site is so quick now, Taylor says. Ah! Yes! Oh my gosh, is there a countdown date to green juice? Yes, I'm gonna announce it tomorrow. Oh, we have so much good news. Where's the special? The special is on the homepage of the website. Okay, so someone over here is like, dude, the website's so fast now.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
Ashley over here is like, website is so slow.
Oh.
Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Yes, Coco the Cupcake says yes. It gives you focus without feeling couch lock. Exactly. Candy restock soon? Yes.
Yes.
The Candy Factory is back, baby. Stay tuned. Yes, the green juice, Gina. I'm so excited. How many goodies how many times can you use this, babe? So it has,
So one of the things they're doing here, while they're selling or trying to sell, they haven't quite gotten to it yet. They're also creating future demand by talking about what's coming. Even though I don't know what green juice is, I don't know what candy is, but they're constantly referring to stuff that's on the way. So it keeps this fear of missing out from the audience. The audience go, oh shit, green juice is coming. I really want that green juice. So they got to tune in. So those are teasers, you might say, or hooks that they talk about where you plant that. It's not just stone face sitting there going, here's my, whatever for $1.98. It's a little bit of enthusiasm, a little bit of fun. It's building excitement about what the customer can experience from dealing with this brand.
these will have 150 1-second puffs. So excited and can't wait to see you this Spring Fest. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Man, I am so hyped right now, everyone. Fantastic. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Grace. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That's some Irish accent you've got there.
It is. Oh yeah, it's St. Patty's Day 2.0, everyone. Because the website broke last St. Patty's Day. So we're back. Place my order. Yes.
Feeling lucky.
Coco the Cupcake is up in the house, given all the facts. Coco the Cupcake says if the site is slow.
So the other thing over their heads is a green screen, and it has vessel bundle number 1. And when this started, about 5 minutes ago or so, they were at 50. And you'll see in a second when I hit play, they've sold 5 of them of whatever these bundles are, which it's some combination of their product. But that screen where you're communicating to the customers what's going on, again, it builds on that fear of missing out. You better buy it because it's going fast, as you can see. So just take a look at that.
Make sure to clear history, cash, and cookies. You are exactly right. Cameron's in the house saying, let's effing go, baby.
Cameron?
Woo! Hello, Cameron. Let's see. Delana
Hello,
says,
Cameron.
I just
How are you?
placed an order the other day. Dang it, I should have waited. Oh, we do it every single Thursday, baby. Don't you worry. Just ordered the other day. Thank you so much, everyone.
Woo!
Hello, Shelby. Brianna says the mobile website isn't working. will you clear your cookies and your cache and then try it again? Because it should be
Shoot, you took
working.
my line. I'm the one who's
But
supposed
let
to
us
say that.
know. Hi, Luke. Yes, Luke, I got your claw clip tutorial on YouTube so soon, I promise. Edison Mac. Hello, Mac and JJ here from Green Good Goddess. Yes, Woo! Green Goddess carries our products out. They are freaking amazing. What kind of party is this? This is our lo-fi high vibe live stream, Woo! Baby. We have very special goodies all night long. We are dropping, until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are dropping 3 very special vibe vessels. We only have 45 left, and they are almost 50% off. So it's $75 for 3, and that's typically $130. Baby, yes, God and Jesus loves you too. Oh yeah, baby. What is up? Never miss lo-fi. Cameron said, yes. I don't see the vape bundle. It should be on the homepage of our website, Dawn. Check on the homepage. Oh, y'all are coming for the Farm Festival on the 30th? Yes! Is this not on the homepage of the website, y'all? If you go to all products and look up lo-fi, you'll see it, but it should just be on the homepage of the website. Let me double check. Let's see. It's loading. Is watermelon an up or down leading? It is more balancing, so it's kind of middle of the road. You can use it day or night. I think it's more chill. Yes, it is on the homepage of the website. You can't find it? Yes, it's on the homepage. So if you go to AppalachianStandard.com, the bank is in our live. Okay, everyone says it does on the homepage. Okay, thank you guys.
Okay.
It's on the top of the site. Okay, cool. And the website is AppalachianStandard.com. Everyone, we are a small family business and farm. We are so thankful you're here. We do this every single Thursday. We drop very special products just for the live stream. And we also do friggin' giveaway spins, which I know I need to be doing. I know y'all are out there placing your orders, and I'm so friggin' thankful. All right.
All right.
Up first, we have Bethany B. Bethany, if you are in the house, give me a comment. Order 59450. And I don't spin yet. I have an idea.
Oh,
but we'll just pet tincture. Yes, we do giveaways for every single order over $100 until 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there are 49 more minutes left to place your order, baby. Okay, congratulations, Bethany. If you're in the house, you just want a mother friggin' pet tincture. Waylon, yes, you want a pet tincture. Yeah. Congratulations, baby. And Dawn, if you're having trouble finding the holiday, like the flavored flight, you can go to all products and look up lo-fi only, and it'll pull up this product. Yes, Ghouls by 82. So stoked on my order, and the site is working smoothly. Yes, baby. Congratulations, Bethany.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Megan. Thank you, everyone. Aaron E., if you are in the house, order 5945.
All right. Sorry about that. So I just wanted to give you a flavor of, it doesn't have to be perfect. And that this operation, they go live, I think they're up to 3 times a week now. They do their lo-fi show, which the reason, my understanding is why they call it lo-fi. It's not high fidelity, it's low fidelity, and things break and it's messy, and they just put it right out there. Say, hey, it's the way it is. So, I think it's good to see kind of bootstrapped, just winging it. She spends a lot of time directing people to specific pages on her website. It seems kind of crazy to me to have that much detail, but like I said, it works for them. But I did want to, it's not all smooth and in great lighting and great equipment. I think you would admit that backdrop for that last one, that lo-fi, was about as cheesy as you can get. It looked like some cheap plastic plants behind them. And the other thing they had, I didn't mention earlier, is they have a clock showing how much time is left in the show, which I just think is great. There's different ways to do that visually, but again, they do a really good job of creating fear of missing out. You better buy it now. Click, 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 down it goes. If you really want it, you have to move. So I think it's really a masterclass in dealing with that, and the energy level. I think a lot of people, if you go and look at some of their shows, there's a relationship between them and their customers. The customers are on the comment sheet talking about things other than just the product they bought. They might be talking about what benefits they got from the product and experiences that they had, but it's a very engaged customer base, much more than we're we're used to from e-commerce, the idea of clicking on a catalog and just, wordlessly going through a checkout process. This is a whole different ballgame. But anybody have any thoughts or comments about Appalachian Standard? All right. Well, like I said, it's Appalachian Standard. They're on Facebook. They're on their website. They're on Instagram. They're on YouTube. They're all over the place. But I think they're a real good example of just kind of getting out there and doing it. They gave it some pre-thought, but I think it's something that they've just drawn off the energy of the customers and become more authentic for whoever they are. So with that, I'm going to wish everybody a good weekend and stay safe, and we'll see you on Monday.